Welcome back to my videos. Today's goal is to look like DEVON AOKI. You know why? Because I love DEVON AOKI. Everyone's favorite Nepo baby, my favorite Nepo baby. I want to become her, but I can't have her money. So today I'm going to try to recreate one of her iconic looks. And maybe one day I'll have her money too. So, you know, I'm optimistic. Okay. Let's get started. I'm kind of winging this, so this is not really a tutorial, but it's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna have fun. Killing it, girl. Killing it, girl. That's a fire song. Also, I'm sitting on the ground because this is where I usually do my makeup. My bed's also on the floor. Something about me with the floor. Okay, first step, skin prep. This is the lotion I use. It's a body lotion, but I use it for my face. And it's really good, I'll say. I'm pretty sure this is the thing that cured my eczema. My hand eczema, as you can see, all gone. I don't have any evidence or proof, other than the fact that it's gone. But after I bought it and started using it, my eczema disappeared. So either it's because I was less stressed or because of this lotion. So time for the base. Foundation first. I'm gonna use the Tear foundation. Yeah, it's pretty ghosty. Ooh, oh my. Almost forgot lip balm. Don't know what brand that is, but I got it in Japan. It smells like yuzu. If it's scented, then I like it to be citrus. I'm gonna apply another layer just around the places that, like, you can kind of see I got some spots there. I wish there was like I searched it up and I don't know if they have like a refill. And I also want to try out like more cushion, like other cushions, but they're all like $40 and I don't know if I'm balling like that. I might just go back to my e.l.f. foundation, which is $20 still for a drugstore. That's pretty expensive for a drugstore. Okay, next, concealer. And I just use a brush. Bro, this concealer I got for my birthday like 2 years ago and I'm still using it. Definitely expired, but if it still works, it still works. I've seen like makeup tutorials and they usually do their eyebrows first, or like their eye makeup and then their base, but I've never, I feel like doing the base first is more satisfying or something. I don't know. I guess it's also because I don't do like heavy like eyeshadow, so I never have like fallout that I need to like cover. So maybe that's why they do their eye makeup first. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this back, like put more concealer, and then I'm just gonna let it dry. Just need a little more coverage. Okay, next, a lot of bronzer. The e.l.f. bronzing, the e.l.f. putty bronzer. She's pretty bronzy, like in this photo, around these areas. I'm also gonna put it like on the sides of my nose. She's really bronzed up. And also on the, what is this called, the temples? A little higher than the temple. Bronzed up. A little bit on the cheeks. A little bit more lower. I'm gonna put on my eyelids. Bring it upwards a little bit. Like that to create the And then I'm gonna take like a brush like this, a little bigger, and do a little contouring. Usually I don't contour, as you can probably tell, but because she's very bronzed up. It's kind of like the arcane makeup, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna put some on my eye. There we go. And then I'm just gonna blend it like really lightly. Next is eyebrows. She kind of has like an arch. It's pretty dark. But don't worry, because then you take a little spoolie or whatever and you just buff it out. I'm going to take this, it says heavy rotation coloring eyebrow, just to lighten up my eyebrows because her eyebrows are pretty light. Let's do some blush. Kiko Milano Velvet Touch Creamy Stick Blush. The Devon Aoki like blush placement went like viral recently. Not recently, it's been a while. Like a few months ago. Ooh. We'll see. Again, this blush is not too pigmented, so I think I can go a little heavy with it. Like that. I just kind of like that blush placement. It's very like summer vibes. Like that one photo shoot that went viral recently. Not recently, oh my god. Everything is recently to me. I'm on YouTube Shorts. I think it was like a Chinese model with like the very flushed face. Giving similar vibes. Before I start with the eyes, I'm just gonna set my makeup a little bit with this Make Keep powder. I'm just gonna do like the middle of my forehead. Sorry about that. Just like the little bit on my forehead because honestly, her makeup is pretty glowy. Take it, put it at the back of my hand and just... And I'm gonna add more like bronzer at the end because her makeup is pretty bronzed up. But yeah, let's just start with the eyes. So first, obviously, black. This is the NYX Jumbo. Very popular. Now I'm just going to I'm just gonna kind of go ham and then like smoke it out and then clean it up a little bit. And then I'm just gonna do my under eyes as well. I'm gonna get in the waterline a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna do this with the other eye and I'm gonna be back. Ta-da! Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a warmer tone, so like a brown around. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. and I'm also gonna use like a smaller brush. Like that. And I'm also gonna do the same on the bottom of my eye. I'm gonna add like a deeper brown, this color, the darkest one, on the edge. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same with this eye and then I'll be right back. Okay, I just finished that up and I curled my eyelashes, so I'm gonna apply mascara now. And this is the Kill Lash. Like that. Okay, next I'm gonna do the iconic freckles. I'm gonna do the freckles with a brown mascara because the texture is pretty similar. I like doing the freckles with mascara because they stay a lot better. And then I just dab it out like that. Okay, there we go. Finish up with the freckles. I ended up going back with the e.l.f. and just using like a smaller brush to just dab on the little ones. Dab it on and then kind of blend it out. This is what we're looking like. Okay, I'm gonna do highlight next. I'm gonna use this from Para. Thank you, Kelly. I'm gonna use this pink shade. And I'm just gonna highlight my nose a little bit. That's this area, just a straight line, and then the end. And then I'm gonna highlight the inner corners of my eye and kind of like drag it out. Like that. That way it kind of like contours your nose as well. And just personal preference, I'm just gonna do a little bit there and a little bit there. There we go. Okay, next I'm gonna start doing my lips. The color she has on is more like deeper, like a mauve-y color. So I think this is perfect. I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario. Pretty good color match. I got the mini size. And her lips are a little more downturned. So I'm just gonna try to like face it a little downwards, I guess. Like not overlining. Because her lips aren't too big. I'm gonna try this out to see if this is a good color. I think it is. Look at that. It looks a little more bright on camera though. Perfect. Hers isn't a glossy lip, but I like glossy, so. Okay, now I'm just gonna add some finishing touches with a bit of bronzer. Just to warm up the face. And then I think we'll be done. And there we go.